I want to speak on my perception of what Ascension is, how I perceive Ascension. Because I can only speak for myself and how I perceive things to be, and how I see it, and how I process or understand or understand that word ascension, or the concept behind ascending. It's no more and no less to me than upgrading your iPhone. Software-wise and hardware-wise. Software can trigger the hardware. Hardware can trigger the software. You can either work from top to bottom or bottom to top, meaning you could work from spiritual way, come straight down to physical, or you can work from physical to attain the spiritual. But it all depends on your perspective. Ascension for me is just us upgrading our minds and our physical body, the hardware in our physical body. The more processing power you have, the more information you can process. The more you start to upgrade the body, the more the mind can process. The more if you want to say harder, but intricate, the more intricate the information is, you need more processing power to process that information. Now check this out. I say that a lot. Check this out. But really, check this out. Let's say that you have someone like Magenta Pixie, or Lady V, or someone like me, right? Not saying I'm on the same level as them, but let's say that you go to someone who you would consider sleep, who's not prone to information or processing certain information. Their processing power is very low, right? They're on the loop. You guys know what loop I'm talking about, right? And you go to them and say, yo, check this out. We live in a multi-dimensional reality where everything is connected. We're all one, right? That you're a reflection of me and I'm a reflection of you. And that this reality is a holographic reality that projects whatever you think back to you. They're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? They would try to put you in one of them houses where you need to wear them strap jackets or whatever you want to call them shits, right? And try to put you on some medication because they're gonna call you crazy, right? Because they can't process whatever you're saying. Their processing power isn't upgraded enough for them to process that information. They're going to go in a state of cognitive dissonance where their mind shuts off, or even cosmic agency. For someone to go look up cosmic agency and process whatever she's talking about, your processing power has to be up there to understand such intricate details about what she's describing and speaking on. right? So that's my idea of ascension. Us upgrading our system to process more information. The more information you process, or the faster you start processing information, the more information you can take in, right? Go back to the flash scenario I was speaking on before. If we move faster in time, the more things we're gonna be able to see, right? I don't know if I'm breaking it down right. I can't put it in words, but I have the concept or the idea in my mind. You guys know what I mean. Some of you guys probably. But let's take this. Okay, let's say this. Let's use this. Us with our normal eyes. We look into reality and we only see hard objects. But if we have the ability to see within quantum, see the atoms, right? To see cells. If we can see it, we can then perceive it. Or if we can perceive it, we can see it. Vice versa, same thing. Then we'll start to understand it. But the faster we start to see, right? Things around us slow down. So then we can start to understand things we weren't able to understand before. You guys get what I mean, right? My ears just popped. But that's my understanding of ascension. It's us upgrading to be able to process higher information. When you change a radio station, you tune into the information that's on that channel, right? So ascension is us upgrading our body and our frequency. So we're changing our frequency, 818, right? To a different frequency. And then once we're on that frequency, we pull that information to us, or we start getting those information that's on that frequency. These knowings that everyone's having, truth is truth. And if we're on the same frequency, we will pick up the same truth because that information is there. You know what I mean? So that is how I perceive ascension. Everything is upgrading its frequency, everyone. Some are faster, some are moving faster than others because some are doing the work. Some aren't because they're not aware yet. But once we start to process the information and integrate it, we slowly start changing our frequency. And the more we change our frequency, the more information that we start receiving. Those knowings, downloads, codes. Right? It's simple. So, if you guys vibe with that, good. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm just here to share my perception. I'm going to fuck home. My perception. So whoever is on my frequency, I can reflect you back to you to confirm to you that you're not crazy. Because, oh my God, I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes. 10-10. But thank you guys for watching. I'm taking my ass home. It's cold as fuck.